This will be my Christmas face after Christmas. Forget the old-fashioned rolls. Today we're going to be making a turkey with all the trimmings sausage rolls. Hi everyone, I'm Karen Ahmed and welcome to a very cravings Christmas. Today we're going to be making really stellar sausage rolls. These are going to be made with a turkey filling. It has cheese and pine nuts, rosemary and cranberries, and it's going to be encased in a flaky pastry that's also studded with some delicious rosemary. I know you're dying to know how to make this recipe. Before I go any further, please make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. I upload new videos every week. Also, ring the bell, that's YouTube's new bell icon, that will notify you every time I upload a new video. Now let's get started. This buttery pastry is a 1-to-1 ratio of fat to flour. I'm going to grate 2 sticks, that is approximately 8 ounces and 226 grams of very cold butter. If you store your excess butter in the freezer, you can just use this from frozen. After the butter is grated, I'm going to return it to the fridge to keep it cold. I also have 8 ounces, that's about 226 grams of all-purpose flour, and I'm going to sift this. When ready, I'm going to add the flour to my mixing bowl, followed by the butter. Add 1 teaspoon each of salt and baking powder, and I'm going to work with the butter till it resembles a very crumbly dough. To get a flaky crust, it's important to reduce the gluten, and coating the flour with the butter will ensure that the gluten doesn't form too much when water is added. You can easily buy store-bought pastry, but the magic in this dough is in the rosemary. Add 1 teaspoon of chopped rosemary to the dough, followed by 120 ml of ice-cold water, and I'm going to knead this all at the same time to form a nice dough. Cover this and store it in the fridge for 30 minutes. While the dough is chilling, I'm going to work on the filling. Saute 3 rashers of bacon. I'm using turkey bacon, but you can use chicken or just regular bacon. Once I have a good color, I'm going to chop this into a very fine dice. I also have a 1/4 cup of pine nuts here, which I'm going to pound into smaller pieces. In my food processor, I'm going to grind about a 1/4 onion that will yield about a 1/4 cup and 6 cloves of garlic. Process this together before adding 1 pound of ground lean turkey. Add 1 beaten egg, a 1/4 cup of shredded cheese, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Close the lid of your food processor and process the filling. Scrape everything off the blades, and I'm going to transfer it to a bowl. Next, I'm going to add some fresh black pepper, 2 tablespoons of chopped dried cranberries, 2 tablespoons of finely chopped rosemary, and the chopped turkey bacon, which yielded about a 1/4 cup. Mix everything together well. I'm also going to add the crushed pine nuts and mix it again. It's best to chill this filling as well. As with any filling, I like to fry up a small amount just to make sure that the seasoning is perfect. Remove your dough and divide it in half. Give the cold dough a quick knead, and then I'm going to flour my surface and roll out the dough. Look how beautiful the flecks of green from the rosemary look in this dough. This is now a few millimeters thick, so using a ruler, I'm just going to trim the edges. It doesn't matter how long your roll will be as long as the diameter of the sausage is the same. Many people like to make a sausage by wrapping it in cling film. To get the most consistent results, I'm going to grab a disposable icing bag and I'm going to fit it with a large icing tip. This is about 1 centimeter in diameter. You can use a bit of tape just to make sure it's a good fit. Fill the bag with the mixture and just pipe out the filling in a straight line. This couldn't be easier. Roll it over and I like to run a line of water to seal. You can also use egg, but at this point my hubby just informed me that he ate the last egg, so water will work just fine. Roll it so the pastry overlaps to seal just a few millimeters, and then I'm going to make an indentation with my ruler and I'm going to get a clean cut. You need to overlap the dough just a little bit to account for it expanding in the oven. I'm going to get another one out of this sheet and then I'm going to cut these in about 1-inch pieces. Make sure to clean your knife in between with a damp kitchen towel to get these rolls looking their best. If you like, you can slice these into narrower discs as well. I'm going to bag these now and just stick them in my freezer as I work on the rest of the dough. Repeat this process with the second half of the dough. Now I've frozen most of these, but I just want to bake one batch. Now if we hadn't finished the last egg, I could have brushed this over to give it a nice golden glow, and into a preheated 350-degree oven it goes. Bake for 15 to 20 minutes and a bit longer if they're frozen till they're nice and golden brown. While they're baking, I'm just going to re-roll the scraps of dough and make some more rolls. The more sausage rolls, the better for my hungry teenager. These look and taste incredible, and the scent of rosemary fills the air. These tiny morsels contain everything Christmas: turkey, cranberries, rosemary, bacon, cheese, and pine nuts. And they're encased in a gorgeous buttery rosemary pastry. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I really hope you enjoyed this fabulous recipe for turkey with all the trimmings, sausage rolls. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel, guys. I upload new videos every week. Do share my channel and my videos with your family and friends. Also, be sure to ring the bell. That's YouTube's new bell icon that will notify you every time I upload a new video. Also, make sure to follow me on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and even Snapchat. Until I see you next time, happy holidays. Take care, guys. Bye.